All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Hey, everybody, and welcome back to your favorite podcast. If you clicked on this thumbnail, that means
It's your favorite.
it's your favorite. I never write any of these intros down; they just come to my head when we start. um, this is the Digital Excursion. If you didn't know, you can follow us on Instagram, subscribe to us on YouTube, follow us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. I'm your host, Marlon Abram, and with me we got a lovely, lovely person.
Oh, thank you.
We got Justin Pua,
Hello.
and we don't have Tyron again. Boy, slacking off. No,
Yeah, three strikes, you're out. You know, one more day.
One more. We gotta find a replacement. Gotta find a replacement. We're holding auditions for a third podcast host. All right. No, not really. Tyron will be back soon with us. But right now it's just the dynamic duo, the Rush Hour.
Yeah.
Yeah. If Jackie Chan was Filipino. How you doing, Justin?
I'm good. I have my pumpkin spice latte.
Nice.
It's officially holiday season.
So,
Christmas decorations and Mariah Carey have been unleashed upon the world.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was so confused when I saw that Mariah video. I
Mm-hmm.
was because I mean I know what Mariah Carey looks like, but when she
Mm-hmm.
was dressed as the witch, I was
Yeah.
like, who is this person? But then when she like did the whole switch up, I was like, okay, this is very clever. This is definitely her season.
Mm. So I want to preface this by saying I love that song. One of my favorite songs. It is like the holiday Christmas anthem. It
It
is the
is.
absolute banger. But that video of Mariah Carey transitioning from the Halloween to the Christmas theme stuff, like that rubbed me the wrong way
Why?
because I'm all for like celebrating the holidays, but when you lean into the fact that the season is all about you and your song, it's kind of I don't know, kind of off-putting to me. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but I love that song. I'm still gonna listen to
But
it.
you're still gonna
Yeah,
listen to
yeah.
it.
It's
He's
just that
like,
video.
I'm still gonna listen to the song, but you're on thin ice, Mariah.
Yeah. It's because when the memes have been around for like years now that Mariah's coming, she's gonna like thaw out, and then all of a sudden it's Christmas season.
Yeah.
But now that the person that they're making memes about is also leaning into it, that's the thing that kind of just it's weird for me.
She's just owning up to it, really. You
Yeah,
know, everybody
it's
knows
weird.
that All I Want for Christmas is going to be playing 24/7, and it's only the Mariah Carey version.
Hmm.
You know, it's she's just leaning into it. I was like, oh, okay, I guess that's clever. I mean, that
I
song's going to be
mean, it's
everywhere.
okay. It's just I don't know. It just rubbed me the wrong way.
Yeah. Hey, Mariah, you need to ease up. Okay. You're making Justin uncomfortable with your self awareness.
Now, do you think this is all Mariah Carey will be remembered for in the years to come?
Maybe. It's definitely one of her like biggest things, to be honest. Like her old music is really good still and still like very popular, but like everybody knows that Christmas song, like
Yeah.
her version of that Christmas song. It's definitely going to
And
be the
if
biggest thing.
and if you don't like it, you absolutely hate it. So
Yeah.
you know the song regardless.
Yeah. You know, I would say like she was kind of known for being married to Nick Cannon and having his babies, but now like everybody's known for having Nick Cannon's babies at this point.
Right, right.
I said that just to make that joke. No offense, Nick Cannon. If you want to put me
Good
on
joke,
Wild
good joke.
Out, I'm still available. Um, hey Justin, what you been watching?
Oh,
We're
recently I
just
watched
jumping right into it.
oh yeah, let's go. I watched Hocus Pocus 2. That
How's that? Yeah,
was all right.
as sequels are. usually.
Yeah, most of the time.
Like for
Yeah.
movies that don't need a sequel.
Right. It was okay. It's like you can tell that the actresses like Bette Midler, Kathy Najimy, and Sarah Jessica Parker, you can tell that they still want to do this movie, but you know that feeling you get when you try to do something you like while you're tired.
Hmm.
That's what it that's what it
That's
looked like.
that's what it looked like.
Yeah, like they wanted to do it, but they couldn't give the performances that they did back in the day.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and it was just yeah, it was just all right.
Wow. I saw a lot of people excited for Hocus Pocus 2. Hocus Pocus is a Halloween classic, a Disney Halloween classic, and the first one's really good. And I was just like, I don't think this is going to be as great as everybody's making it out to be. Like I'm always very hesitant about sequels that take so long, and then like movies that don't even need to have a part two or a sequel.
Right.
Yeah, but Hocus Pocus isn't that special for me. I can take it or leave.
Same. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, it's one of those classic movies I saw growing up, but it like if it were to be erased from existence, I wouldn't
it
like be
would.
that mad.
Yeah, exactly. I'm more of a Halloween Town guy, you
Oh
know,
yeah, that too. Yeah.
and I've watched every single sequel of those.
Mm.
Yeah, even though they're just okay too. Uh, um,
It's just Halloween movies are just kind of like to me.
yeah, they're real. It's for one month of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah, unless it's Nightmare Before Christmas, then you're watching it twice a year.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
That's the special one.
yeah. They really
Covers two holidays.
they really had their marketing team on that one.
Mm.
But yeah, Halloween Halloween movies are they're like a little novelty. That's what I'm trying
Mm.
to say. Yeah, just like when you're one vacant store by your house becomes a Halloween uh
Oh, the
costume
Spirit
store.
Halloween.
Yeah, comes the spirit of Halloween, and then it's gone. Um, what else you been watching, man?
Also watch Black Adam.
Yes,
That too.
yes. So we talked about Black Adam on the last podcast. If you want to listen to that, there'll be something to click up here. So tell us, Justin, how was your experience in Black Adam?
I didn't hate it.
That's a great way to start a review.
That's it. No. It was okay. I don't think it lived up to the hype that The Rock was putting on it. Like, and he
Granted,
put a lot of hype on it.
yeah, I was about to say, granted, the only hype I heard was from The Rock, the one
Mm-hmm.
getting paid to be in the movie.
All right.
Yeah,
And like I know the audience score is like really high. Other than that, like the hype for it was just like eh.
yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Like
I've heard some things.
I didn't like I went in there with like zero expectations and it was just okay.
Yeah.
Like
Do you want to
if
go
you want
into it or
yeah, if you
like?
want my review of it, it's The Rock floating around for like half an hour, looking around menacingly, and that's like half. Like if you took a potato and a thunderbolt and just floated around the screen for like 30 minutes, you could just put that in the movie. That's The
that
Rock.
and that's most of the movie, huh?
There's a lot of scenes of him just floating around and like stuff is getting destroyed and he's not really moving. It's something that like stuck out to me. It's like
Yeah, I've heard about that from other people who reviewed the movie. You think
mm,
they're just trying to fill space or what?
no, it's like yeah, you're trying to show that Black Adam's really strong and he doesn't need much effort to destroy everything, but you know, you can do that
Other
without just
ways?
letting the rock just float around.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
So what about overall plot of the movie? Like you don't have to reveal it, but how did you feel about how it was structured and came together?
That was okay too. Like, I don't know. It was just like it's just a superhero movie that's with a anti-hero like slant to it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, like I don't know what to say. This movie's just okay.
Out of 10, what are you gonna give it?
I'll give it a 7.
Wow, that's higher than I thought you would go.
Yeah, I mean, I still enjoyed it. Like the action scenes are still fun. Like you get to see the JSA people.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Dang. All right. Well,
overall, it's like just okay.
you heard it here, folks. Black Adam gets 7 out of 10 puas from
Yeah,
us.
is that like the Moana Puas? Just like 7 of them.
Yeah, either that or your face. I don't know.
Okay.
We'll decide in the edit.
I would
uh,
have more to say, but that's just how like mediocre the movie is. It's just
yeah, I've heard. Granted, I still haven't seen the movie, and but I've heard like the best part of it really is like the JSA introduction and Doctor Fate. Um, I heard that like The Rock being the center of the movie is really not enough to really carry the movie all the way through.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. Man, wow. Sorry, DC. You'll figure it
Yeah.
out one day. One day. Um, Speaking about sequels to movies over a long, long period of time, uh, news reports about a dodgeball sequel have come out. You want
Hmm.
to you want to tell us about it, Justin?
All right. So I'm not saying I'm responsible for it, but
Oh yes. Yeah.
our bowling league night fell on Halloween, and my team decided to be the dodgeball people, the average Joes. So we all had average Joe's costumes. We bowled that night. Following day, Halloween day, or wait, November 1st.
Mm,
Uh, they put out a news report saying that dodgeball sequel might be in the works.
man.
They're only waiting on Ben Stiller.
Yeah. Yeah. Man, look,
Like everyone wants to do it, but Ben Stiller's still on the fence about it.
so you and your bowling league are the ones who set the idea in motion though.
Yeah, we put
And
that into the world, and now it might happen.
Vince Vaughn saw that picture online
Yeah,
for a quick 2 seconds. And then the next day he was like, we're doing dodgeball too.
right. Yeah. So, like,
Yeah,
I am a fan of the original Dodgeball.
it's great.
So,
It's
yeah.
great. One of my
Does it need a
favorite
sequel?
no.
Eh,
It's one of my
no,
favorite
but
Vince Vaughn films.
oh, really?
Yeah, yeah.
His character is like unbelievably positive to everyone in that movie, and it's
Yeah.
kind of like it's very endearing.
I would say Vince Vaughn doesn't have a lot of great films,
Mhm.
but Dodgeball is up there. It's great,
Mhm.
you know.
It's just a really irreverent comedy, and there's a pirate.
It's a
Why?
pirate
He's just a pirate.
because why not?
And then there's that classic line: "If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball."
Yep. Is the treasure of Deus Machina,
Hmm.
which is yeah, it's an overall great film. Like now comparing this to like Hocus Pocus, they're both movies that don't need a sequel. That like the last Dodgeball was made in what year was that?
It's early 2000s. I want to say like
Yeah,
2004.
yeah, long time ago.
Yeah.
And now maybe I just like Dodgeball a lot more, but I would be more excited to see a sequel to that movie, even though it doesn't even make sense. Like you don't need to have a sequel to it, but it's just kind of
Yeah.
revisiting those crazy cast of characters again.
But it's like because it's not that serious of a
Yeah,
movie. Yeah, you can make a sequel if you want. Like
you can put them anywhere and just have them play dodgeball.
it's like Anchorman. Did that need a sequel? No, but it got one.
Yeah,
Was it as good? No,
I thought it was
but
great.
part of it was funny. But yeah.
So Ben Stiller's not signed on to play his character.
He wants to hear what the pitch is, and if it's good enough, then I think he's gonna do it.
Really, he was really
Yeah.
like iconic in that film. What is Ben Stiller doing these days anyway?
He just recently did the God of War Ragnarok commercial
Oh,
where he,
really?
yeah, where he plays Kratos and he talks to other famous dads. Yeah.
All right.
So it's
Okay.
funny that he's just like still out there doing stuff.
Just random.
Uh, yeah, did not expect that from him.
I mean, like I haven't really seen Ben Stiller in a movie, or at least a big movie in a long time.
Mhm.
I think he's like, I don't know if he's still that go-to comedy guy anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. What has he done lately?
Yeah, that's what I was just looking up too. Like, what's his like most recent movie that he's was in? Uh let's see, Dodgeball. I don't know. I mean, I hope he comes back. Like, to me, Ben Stiller stuck out more in that movie than Vince Vaughn did.
So okay, so according to IMDb, he's producing Dodgeball 2 as of now.
Yeah, I saw him listed as a producer.
Yeah.
So more than
So
likely he's gonna come back as an actor on there.
probably.
Yeah, I can't see the movie without him, or at least like a reference to him in some way.
Yeah, he hasn't really been doing much.
No,
Yeah.
not really. I think the
Just
last movie I saw him in was The Secret Life of Walter Mitty. It's more like a little more serious tone.
mhm.
And
Yeah, he's
before that,
been
The Night of the
producing a
Museum
lot of stuff.
franchise. Yeah, he's kind of taking a step back.
I think Zoolander 2 might have been his like last yeah,
Mm-hmm.
not sure, but all right.
I guess at a certain point in your acting career, you want to like switch it up. You know?
Mhm.
Yeah, maybe
Get
act
tired of getting dodgeballs thrown at your face.
exactly. uh, moving on. Black Panther 2 set to release really soon. Um, and since this is the movie, it's kind of weird they had to restructure the movie since Chadwick Boseman passed away uh,
Mhm.
unexpectedly to a lot of people. So apparently there was something about the original storyline of what Black Panther 2 would have been had Chadwick Boseman not passed away, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. Um, do you know what the storyline was?
Yeah, so it was supposed to be that since T'Challa got blipped in the snap, that he would have been gone for 5 years, and as the leader of Wakanda, and then suddenly he comes back, and him dealing with you know the leaderless country with his return after 5 years.
Okay, so like his nation's been like disarray since he's been gone.
I believe that's what they were going for. Yeah.
Yeah. But they so
So
there no thoughts of having Namor in the film at that point.
not sure, but I mean, they could still probably fit him in there.
Yeah. Some way,
Like,
somehow.
yeah, I still like people are saying that this storyline is better, but I still think that the original could have been,
Just
something
as good.
interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think so too. Yeah.
There's like a bunch of conflicts that you can get into, like people, you know, trying to take advantage of the fact that T'Challa's gone. There's also like power struggles that you can go into with him being gone. Yeah, there's a lot of interesting things you can do with that.
Yeah. I mean, to me, it doesn't sound too different to how, I'm not sure what the exact storyline is because, I haven't seen the movie, but in a way, in this movie, T'Challa is still gone, but
Right.
now it seems like as he's passed away in that universe as well, and they're paying homage to Chadwick from it. So in a way, the storyline is still, you know what I mean?
It's
Kind
still
of
about losing.
still about loss and
Yeah.
what to do, when you lose such an important figure.
Hmm.
Yeah. Instead, Chadwick's not coming back as Black Panther in that movie. Someone else has to probably take up the mantle.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it would have been great either way.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree.
I think it's disappointing though. I mean, we don't get to see Chadwick Boseman like explore that character even more.
Right. You just kind of get to revisit him in What If for a brief moment,
Mm-hmm.
but that's not the same.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't the same. It was so much more fleshing out to do that they
Mm-hmm.
could have done, and I feel like he was becoming like a really uh popular character in the
Mm-hmm.
MCU. Yeah, I wonder if he would still been alive if he would like they would have tried to, they're kind of restructuring their whole like lineup of heroes. If he would have been more of a leader type, like a Tony Stark type person now.
I would think so because a lot of the OG Avengers are like retired or on their way to or dead. So
Yeah.
yeah. So
Yeah.
that's another way of saying retired, I guess.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
I guess so.
So
Uh
they're kind of like shifting to new heroes. So I think yeah, definitely T'Challa would have been like one of them.
yeah, yeah. So by the time this podcast comes out, uh Black Panther Wakanda Forever would be out as well. I'm hoping to see that on opening night.
Hmm.
Uh I'm excited, man. About to take all the black and Mexican homies. We're about to we're about to roll up to the theaters. It's really like it's about to be an event.
Yeah, like okay, I don't know how to phrase this. I will just lay it as bluntly as I can, but I
Just
want
let
to
it
watch
out.
I want to watch Black Panther with black people. It is fucking hype. The first time I saw it, the first one, people came out with like their whole family and dashikis. They rolled out
Yeah.
their grandma. You know,
Man, it was
everyone cheered when
crazy.
T'Challa rose from the flames when everyone thought he was dead. It's like watching a movie with the targeted audience is always amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, hey, watching a movie with black people in general is always either gonna be hilarious or, hyped up. you
Mm-hmm.
know. But like honestly, like they made the Black Panther movie such a like a spectacle, in the MCU. They made it like feel as big as the Avengers movies,
Mm-hmm.
And now since they added the cultural element to the Atlantis Society and Namor, like it's like, oh, now we got like two big cultural elements in the movie, to really shine a light on inclusivity and like, just all that support is gonna pour out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's cool, man. I can't wait.
Yeah. So like I had the same like thing as like when I went to see Moana and then well, I was supposed to see Moana, but I couldn't get in because it was like an early screening. But seeing all the Polynesian people show up in their garb, yeah,
Really?
it was great.
They showed out like that for Moana?
Yeah. I was
Man,
like, this is great. I wish I could have been in there, but yeah, they took
man,
all the seats.
that's great, man. I mean, like personally, I didn't like Moana that much, but
Yeah, it
that's
was
great
just
that they came to support.
Moana's okay. I like the fact there's a character named after me.
Like that's the only
Yeah,
thing I like.
yeah.
uh Keeping on with the Marvel news. Few shows set to come out in the early future, but we had some casting news about the show Wonder Man. So the cast, um, I'm not too familiar on Wonder Man's history. I know he's a actor in the comics who has superpowers as well, and he was cast. They said they cast Yahya Mateen Abdul II. He played in Candyman. He played in Watchmen as Dr. Manhattan, the show. Um, that's about as much as I can remember. But have you heard about that casting? What do you think about it?
I've heard about the casting. I know nothing about Wonder Man.
I
I'm
don't. I don't think a
wondering.
lot of people know about Wonder Man.
I'm pretty sure he's called Wonder Man because everyone's wondering who he is.
Who's this guy?
Because yeah, like I've heard of Wonder Man. I have no idea what he does. Does he have superpowers?
I'm pretty sure. uh, I think.
Yeah.
Let me
Sorry.
see.
This
Let
is
me
like this
see.
is out of my realm of expertise.
Okay, he's kind of like a Superman. He's got like Superman type power, super strength, super speed, stamina, durability, agility, reflexes. He's just, he's just strong.
Wonderful.
What? Yeah, but he's also like an actor in Hollywood.
Okay.
He's trying to do he's trying to get his big break, even though he's a superhero.
So is he known as a superhero? Like his identity is not secret, or is he an
Um,
actor while also
I think
being?
his I think his identity is known.
Oh, okay.
And his story, if I remember correctly, intertwines with Vision in some way.
Hmm.
I think in the comics, or at least in the old television cartoon, they put Wonder Man's consciousness into Vision.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I kind of remember that. I don't remember anything else about him though.
yeah. I
So
mean,
I'm guessing this is why they're releasing the Vision show
yeah,
alongside this.
yeah. We
Okay,
were
that
gonna
makes
get into that
sense.
too. But the casting of Abdul Mateen. I'm sorry, I might have said that wrong. I like him. He's a very, very good actor. But
Mhm.
only thing is, uh, maybe like a couple months before, they had been teasing another casting. I can't remember the guy's name, but he was an Asian man, right? And for some reason, I was like, okay, yeah, I think this will work. You know, show like more Asian representation in the MCU. Like, I'm not mad that they casted a black guy instead. I'm just like, it really could have been anybody. We have a lot of black characters in the MCU already. I was like, we could give somebody else a chance here. That was my
Hmm.
thoughts, just personally.
Wait, so Wonder Man's supposed to be Asian?
No, he's white. He's white.
Oh,
He's
okay.
default. Yeah, he's
Wait,
default.
wait. So it was a then an Asian guy got casted, is what you're saying?
I
Or-
think he was rumored to be cast. I'm trying to find the
Oh,
guy's
okay.
name who they were who they were rumoring to be cast. But now I think it's solidified that it's Yaya Mateen.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean both would be fine.
Hmm.
It's just I thought it would have been nice to see a little bit more Asian representation.
Yeah, I'm always up for that.
Yeah, yeah. So we got Shang Chi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got Mantis.
Oh yeah, but I guess yeah,
Kinda.
yeah. She's an alien.
She's in there though. She's Asian.
We'll throw her in there.
Yeah.
Uh, Along with more casting news, kind of. Um, Over the Halloween holidays season. I'm sorry, this past Halloween, Kiki Palmer also leaned into her the fact that people wanted to fan cast her as X-Men's Rogue. So she did her whole costume for Halloween was around her dressed as Rogue. Did you see the
Mhm.
pictures of that?
Yeah. Looks pretty good.
It looks great.
Yeah.
I thought it was like I thought someone photoshopped that at first, but
Now would I cast her as Rogue? Maybe not, but looks good in the costume.
I think anybody can play Rogue. I mean, I honestly think Kiki Palmer would play a great Rogue.
Really?
I do.
Okay.
You don't? What do
Mm,
you got against women?
damn, that's a stretch.
I
No, then I just don't see her as Rogue.
can see it. I think she's got the charisma.
Yeah.
At least in the 80s cartoon, Rogue was kind of a charismatic kind of character. I think she can I think she could handle that. I don't know. It's what the
Okay.
internet wanted, man.
Yeah.
But always when a character gets it's race swapped for a white person to a black person, there's always like out backlash and everything. So, the internet's been going in about Black
Mm,
Rogue. And just, I don't know. I mean, at this point, we've talked about it before. It's just like, just let people have their moment, you know?
right.
There's so many
Mm,
white characters out there, you know?
yeah. billion of them.
A billion of them. Yeah.
Hmm.
Just it's okay every now and then. I mean, like I'm pretty sure if we get X-Men in the MCU, it's going to be very culturally diverse. Yeah.
As they should be, just because the X-Men are like the most like inclusive of the superhero groups.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah. Yeah.
there's an Asian, there's a man in wheelchair.
It's disabled people.
Yeah, I saw. I got everybody. There's gay people. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Iceman is gay in the X-Men.
Mhm.
Yeah. More casting news. Aubrey Plaza. I didn't really read too much into this, but Aubrey Plaza got cast as somebody, right?
Yeah, she's gonna play a villain in the Agatha.
Oh, she's playing a
What?
villain.
Yeah, she's gonna be a witch, I believe.
Oh,
Yeah,
I was be honest with you, I completely forgot that this Disney Plus show is going to come out.
yeah. It's a show, right? Not a movie, right?
Yeah, I
Okay,
think it's a show.
okay. Yeah, so she's gonna be in that show
Yeah,
as a witch. Which I don't know. She's been a witch for Halloween a couple times.
I mean, who hasn't been?
I haven't. I'm a wizard.
Oh. Sorry, I didn't mean to assume your gender.
Don't assume my magical affiliations, man.
um, okay, I mean, yeah, I guess I could see that. She's got the that I don't know, deadpan delivery. I guess that's good for witchcraft.
I love Aubrey Plaza, so I will support her in everything she does.
Um, do people really love the Agatha character in WandaVision?
I don't
That,
think so.
I mean, like, why is she getting a show? That's what I don't understand.
I think they liked her appearance in that show, but not enough to warrant her own series.
That's what I'm saying, man. Like, I remember when
But
the
I'm
no, go
sure they're
ahead.
just using it to set up something else in the universe.
Who is Agatha anyway? I guess that's what
Um,
we're gonna find out.
yeah, isn't she like the? You know what? I don't remember, so I'm not gonna say it.
I cannot remember at all. I, I remember when the twist came in WandaVision that she was the villain the whole time, and I was kind of just like sitting there, like, well, duh, like she's been there like every instance. I don't know, the character didn't connect, it didn't resonate with me too well.
I mean, it was just
It's
yeah.
just yeah. Eh, moving on. um, moving on. Last bit of Marvel news. Now you're gonna have to. I'm sorry. Oh, my
Oh,
bad. Sorry. I'm back.
Marlon's gone.
I'm
All
back.
right,
I'm
all
back.
right.
You're gonna have to tell me all about this Marvel Snap. I did a little research on it. I have no idea what this is. I keep seeing it
Okay,
on commercials though.
Marvel Snap is a mobile game that's very addicting.
So it sounds like you've been addicted to it.
I've been playing this game every day for the
Really?
past few days.
You
Yeah.
put down the power washing simulator
Oh
and
yeah,
got something else.
it's my new addiction right now. But it is a mobile game, very easy to pick up. Matches are only 6 turns. It's very quick. You can play a match like while you're waiting for your coffee at Starbucks. Like,
So when I was looking into it, the way I saw it, it's like a Marvel version of like Magic the Gathering.
that's the layman's terms way of putting it, I guess. Yeah. So the way it's played is that there's 3 locations on the board. You take turns playing cards, and each card has a number value associated with it. Like say Hawkeye is 1. So you
Uh-huh.
put Hawkeye in one of the locations, and then you have uh 1 power on that location. And then but the cards also have effects. So Hawkeye's effect is that if you place another card there the following turn, he gets +2.
Okay.
So he would get 3 on that turn. And basically, you take turns playing your cards, and whoever has the most power at each location wins that location. And if you have 2 of the 3 locations, you win.
Okay. So it's
It,
all about like getting land.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then like everything's Marvel themed. They're all Marvel characters. All the locations are like say one of the locations is like Westview, and
Yeah.
Westview, all the locations have like special rules attached to them. So like Westview changes into another location because it's Westview, like like Scarlet Witch took it over. They're all like
Yeah. Yeah.
themed
Yeah.
towards the comics and shows and whatnot. Yeah, so it's very fun. Yeah,
Okay. Sounds cool. This is a fairly new game too, huh?
yeah, it's been out for like I want to say a week,
Oh,
but
really? And it's already got
it's
you hooked?
yeah, like
Oh,
everyone on Twitter keeps talking about it, so I tried it and then I got hooked.
man.
And like the cards are all like very cool looking. You can upgrade them to like become like 3D versions.
Oh, nice,
There's
nice.
like voice acting in them.
Oh,
Yeah.
see, I didn't know this was a digital game, to be honest. I thought it
Mhm.
was like you got to go to Target and buy the starter pack.
Oh no, it's a mobile game. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then it's free to play. There's a battle pass with it, so you will eventually unlock everything, so you don't have to buy the battle pass. Yeah, it's
Nice.
great.
Nice.
If you like Marvel stuff and you like card games, you're gonna love this game.
It's right up your alley.
Hmm.
Uh, one game that I saw the trailer to earlier was God of War Ragnarok, the sequel to God of War. Did you see the
Hmm.
trailer for that one?
Haven't seen the trailer,
You saw the Ben
Just the Ben Stiller commercial. I
Yeah,
know it's just recently been given a 10 by IGN, which is pretty crazy. No
that's
one really hands out tens.
yeah, that's high. That's high up there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like, I'm not much of a gamer. Anyone who knows me or who's heard this podcast before knows I'm not really a gamer. But I, I was about to say I used to play God of War. I didn't even play it. I watched my brother play it, right? But
Mm.
it always looked so like interesting. Like the story looked like really, really cool. Um, I'm not sure what this what the story is about this one. I know it's
Uh,
around Ragnarok.
I have no idea either because I haven't been paying much attention
Was
to
it?
it because the original God of War is still on my backlog and I haven't played it.
Oh, you never played it?
Nope. It is sitting on my shelf, still in the wrapper. To be
Man, Justin, the disrespect.
hey, like
The game's been out since like 2018.
everyone who has played games has a backlog that
Really?
they will say that they will play eventually, and stuff has been there forever. Sometimes not even open.
Wow.
I will tell you this: I bought this one game called Shadow of the Colossus back in the days of the PS2.
Mm-hmm.
Said I was gonna play it, never played it. Came
Man,
out on the PS3. I bought that one too. Said I
you
was
still
gonna
never
play it.
played it.
Still haven't played it to this day.
Dog, you wasted your money.
It just happens. That's part of that's the gamer lifestyle. Sometimes you buy games and you just don't play them.
I don't agree with that, man.
It's not something to agree. Yeah, it's not like we want to do this. It just
It
happens.
just
It's
happens.
like
You get stuck on you get on other games, right?
yeah, and it's like certain games you want to be in the mood to play.
Mm-hmm.
So if it's not that time, it's not that time. But it's still in my heart. I'll play that eventually.
All right,
So
so
God of War is just sitting there. I'll get to it eventually.
this is a short synopsis of God of War Ragnarok. So the story is not only of that of a father and a son who must confront the coming tides of war, it is also the story of the individuals who chose to devote their time, skills, and passion. Okay, that's not a really good synopsis. That was bad. It's
Yeah.
about a father and son.
I mean, that's what
the the
I can't say the original God of War. It's the modern God of War.
yeah. Yeah. All I know is like I guess in the trailer shows what's Kratos and his son kind of like on some type of journey, and I guess the setting is Ragnarok, which in Norse mythology is I guess what the end of days or something,
Hmm.
kind of like their apocalypse.
Hmm.
Sorry. And Kratos is going around killing gods and shit. So I don't know, man. It looks tight to me. It makes me wish I had a PS5 instead of just a Switch.
Fair choice.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, unless God of War comes out on Switch, I don't know how that's gonna look, but
It is not, but you can always dream, I guess.
man, I've been trying to get rid of this Switch for
Why?
because I don't use it.
You should use it. Buy some games. Pokemon's coming out in like 2 weeks.
You know what? I still haven't finished Pokemon Shield on it.
Go finish it.
It's on my backlog.
If that Pokemon Sword and Shield has like been optimized for people, even the busiest person to be able to finish it.
You're right. You're right. But you're looking at a non-gamer here. All right.
I know. I know.
A very non-gamer. I was on the game, like I was really into it for the first few months, and
Mhm.
then I just start forgetting about it and forgetting about it. I'm still stuck at like 5 badges, or I don't know how many I need.
Mhm. You need 8.
Yeah, I'm about five. I'm
All
about
right.
five. So not, I didn't give up too easily. It's just I don't
All right.
know. I don't know. I was more of a gamer when I was a child,
Mhm.
but then I grew up.
Dang. All right.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, man. But if anybody wants to purchase my Switch, you can let me know. I'm trying to sell that thing. uh, let's move on to our last bit of news here about Mr. Elon Musk. If you thought Elon Musk was filthy rich already, well, just watch out. He's
Trying to charge for Twitter now.
yeah, he's purchased Twitter. He purchased all of it. No,
Yeah, he's the head of Twitter now.
really,
Yeah.
like the whole company's in his name.
Yeah.
Why are people so like upset about this?
Because of the stuff that he's trying to implement right now, like charging to get verified now.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's
So
a ballsy one right there.
so the original way was, or I guess it's still in place as of us recording this, is that the verification process was for pages and accounts to be verified that it was that actual account.
Oh, okay.
But Elon Musk is saying that he should charge for it because you have to pay the bills, and it also makes it so that anyone can get verified,
That's pretty
which
tight.
I guess,
It's
but
just
to
not
charge
like,
for something that you've like has been a free part of the service
yeah, it takes away
for
all
a while,
of
it's like,
its exclusivity.
yeah. And see, like people view the check mark as like a status symbol
Hmm.
when it really shouldn't, because it should just be for when, like say Mariah Carey. Is this the real Mariah Carey? Does it have the
Yeah,
check mark? Yeah, but I don't know. People are saying like, oh, it's more of a status symbol, like, oh, you're verified on Twitter, and now you can pay for that. That's kind of what people are
yeah,
annoyed about. And
yeah.
so he's initially charging $20 for it, and then Stephen King complained, and then he
Really,
lowered it
out of
to,
all people,
yeah. Elon Musk has been
is
replying to random accounts for the past how many days?
is
I've never
Stephen?
seen that many.
Hold on, is Stephen King big on Twitter?
Yeah, he posts pretty often,
Really?
enough to catch Elon Musk's attention.
I guess.
So yeah, he's
Okay.
been replying to random accounts, either shitting on people's opinion or post like retweeting stuff that people have said in support of him.
Hmm. Wow. You think this might be the end of Twitter?
Uh, Maybe
Yeah.
it might be a
If
huge
not,
shakeup for it.
yeah, if not like handled well,
Mhm.
it definitely could be.
Yeah, so Stephen King complained, and Elon Musk counter offered with how about $8?
How about free? Like it
Yeah, and
was.
then and then Garfield complained.
Not Garfield.
Yeah, the Garfield account, I guess. And then Elon Musk lowered it down to $5, I think.
It only takes $5 to be verified.
I guess.
Man,
I don't.
I we are about to
What's
get
the point
verified on
now?
Twitter.
All right, you can handle those finances. I refuse to pay for a verification.
Yeah, no, but you bring up a good point. Like what really is the point if anybody can just get verified? Like at that point, if you're just paying $5 for a check mark, you
Hmm.
just kind of like, it loses all value, really. Adding a
His
value to do it loses all value.
Yeah, his rationale is that if you have to pay for it, it gets rid of a lot of the bot accounts.
Okay.
But it's like they're just punishing everyone else that wanted
Yeah.
to be verified.
Is that the only thing that he's changing?
I believe if you pay for the service, you get like priority, like your tweets. He's trying to make it more of like a content creation site now where yeah, you pay for the service and your stuff gets pushed out to more people and you get priority. Like, um, say I reply to someone's tweet, it's higher than everyone else's tweet.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's weird.
That's a weird because it's not what it's really. It's not that kind of forum.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
but
I'm
he's
not
trying to
I'm
make
not
it into that.
yeah, I'm not huge on Twitter, but Twitter is more has become like the news outlet.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? There's a lot of other like content creation centered applications or social medias for that kind of stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've been on Twitter since like nearly day one, just to follow the Kogi truck. Shout out to Kogi truck.
Shout out to Kogi. Hey,
Mhm.
sponsor us.
Yeah, but yeah, like early Twitter was like
Early
pretty
Twitter
straightforward.
was
There was like no algorithm. Everything just got served to you like as it came instead of like this new algorithm pushing whatever it wants onto you.
mm-hmm. I heard early Twitter was reckless.
Kind of
Wasn't
was.
I was too young.
It
I
was
was
like yeah, it was the Wild West
This
days.
is the
Yeah.
Wild West. Now everybody's getting shit for it now. Digging up old tweets.
Mm-hmm.
I remember heard that Elon Musk was going to buy Twitter earlier. And I'm like, well, why does he need Twitter? I don't understand like his fascination with why he wanted Twitter.
Because it's like his own personal forum. Because
Mm.
he's that famous that when he tweets, like everyone sees it. So
Eh,
for him to own it allows him free reign to do whatever he wants.
I guess.
Yeah,
Didn't he block Kanye? Block his account
I think. Yeah,
just recently? I think so. How do you feel about Elon
yeah.
Musk
Um,
as a person?
I'm neutral.
I hear a lot of people hate him.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah. You know what I didn't know? And this might be false, but this whole time I thought Elon Musk was the mind behind Tesla
Mm,
and SpaceX, right? Because those are
right.
like his two companies that he's very famous for. And recently I heard that he was just the person who bought those companies instead of like actually starting them up.
Hmm.
Did you know that?
It's like
He's just like
you
a venture
know,
capitalist.
it's like everyone that thinks Steve Jobs invented the iPod and all that. Like,
But he did.
no, like he just took those components, you know,
Yeah.
combined them. But like he didn't like in like
Invented.
yeah, you know what I'm trying to say?
No, yeah, I get you.
Like
I get you. It was not his conception. The idea didn't come from him.
yeah, he just like bought everything.
I think that's the beauty of being like filthy rich like that, man. You can just buy stuff and put your name on it.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna change my response because I already have like a general distrust of like billionaires and people with that much money and that much power
Hmm.
to less than neutral. I don't hate the guy. I just don't trust him. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
He's got one of them faces. One of them faces you just like.
I'll
Yeah.
trust you.
Yeah. You might want to punch a little bit too.
Mm-hmm.
um, hey man, I think that's about all we got time for today. Did you have anything else you want to say?
Um, hmm. Persona 5 Royal is out on Game Pass. I suggest everyone play it. It has been
What is that?
it is one of my favorite games. It is Japanese RPG that's heavily stylized. The music is great, the animation is great, the combat is great, the little Pokemon mechanic is great.
Is
Just
it a
got
Pokemon game?
re-released. No, but there's like a monster collecting aspect to it.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And yeah, the best version, Royal, is has just been re-released on every major platform. And it's free on Game Pass, so everyone play it. It's amazing.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say, man, if Tyron was here, I wanted to. We were gonna talk about the last Atlanta episode. Uh,
Oh.
but if you haven't seen it, go watch it. Goofy movie is definitely the blackest Disney movie there is. All right,
Mm-hmm.
and if you know, you know. um, hey everybody, thanks for tuning in for another episode of the Digital Excursion. Once again, you can find us on Instagram. You can find us on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Uh, yeah,
Maybe not
everybody.
Twitter,
Maybe not Twitter.
especially after you said punch Elon Musk in the face.
I said maybe he's got one of those faces that would maybe make you feel like you want to punch him.
Yeah, that's why maybe we might not be on Twitter
Okay, yeah,
anymore.
and, it varies from person to person how how punchable you think he is.
Right, right.
You know, nah, I wouldn't, because I'm not a punchy kind of dude, but other people might. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
uh, Once again, I'm your host, Marlon Abram, Justin Poole over here,
Hello.
Tyron Lee somewhere else in the universe. Thanks for tuning in again, and we'll catch you guys next week.
All
Peace.
right.
Peace.